Okay, welcome back. This is game 3 of the Santa's Head tribute games that took place in October 2019. As you can see, we finally have a full house. It appears that Kruniak has taken the last spot, and we have a full 16-player game. Or actually, it looks like we have several newcomers. Ripper, I don't know who that is. It's potentially CF Raper. Not really sure. We'll have to see how he plays. As well as Spoon, the legendary Spoon, joining Team Kruniak, it appears. Obviously, Spoon is much more known for his regular play, and if I recall correctly, shortly after this string of games, he and Thalander would eventually go on to win the Winter Series tournament hosted by Paris. It was a 2-on-2 tournament, and so the future, what would eventually become the Apple Scrappers, perhaps being formed as a result of this game right here. These two guys teaming together. Probably not, but maybe. And with that, let's get going. So we do have a battle of the iconoclasts. We have Team Spy with Trevelyan, Overdose, OWO, which was Asmodean, Raynoob, Wayward One, Ripper, and HMP, against Team Kruniak with Walter White, Sneaks, Limp, Scratch, Biscuit, Spoon, and the host himself, Thalander. Again, I think these are pretty even teams. I don't know who Ripper is. I assume it's CF Raper, but if I recall correctly, these games did happen at night. So in Swiss time, it might have been in the early morning. Not really sure. Kruniak's team, full of strong players. Kruniak himself, extremely good. Limp has put up some very good numbers in the prior 2 games. Scratch, of course. I would have assumed that he would have gotten the cannon, but I guess Kruniak is keeping it. But yeah, Scratch has had a couple of good games. Biscuit, we'll see what happens with him. And of course, Thalander, very aggressive with those swamps pushes. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, that's actually Walter White. There he goes. Yeah, Thalander loves the swamps. Maybe we'll see this kind of formation as the game progresses. Anyway, we see Wayward One in the plains, Ripper in the plains, Trevelyan going towards the plains, Overdose, of course, in the plains, and Limp appears to be outnumbered right now. Biscuit lobbing some RPGs, trying to destroy this ordnance right here. RPG by Overdose, and nice gun down by Wayward One to secure the plains. However, a counter-offensive does seem to be taking place with Spoon and Sneaks trying to push north, and they might be able to get... Oh, perhaps not. Great grenade by Ripper rather, if it is him. Someone just got vaporized. Who is that? Thalander, who was standing on the pile. Limp, or HMP rather, getting absolutely evaporated by those RPGs. Walter White and Scratch might be trying to utilize some of these RPGs here, trying to spam HMP. HMP trying to get himself out of there. Unfortunately, he's in the water, so he's a bit slower. Kind of a sitting duck. Hopefully he'll be able to make it to this island right here. Showing some neat moves and getting a little bit of backup from Asmodean. And it looks like this soldier might live to see another day unless he re-engages Walter White. Yeah, perhaps he should have continued on to heal. Who knows? Instead, we have a battle here. Trevelyan, Ripper, and Wayward One making a move on perhaps the cannon, throwing some nades. That was a great nade by Ripper. That one will probably do it for the cannon. So this force right here appears to be quite effective, but they now are kind of fizzling out. Ripper rather, needs to get himself out of there. Nice RPG by Ripper's other soldier. Somebody got gunned down over there. Ooh, that was almost a good cannon shot. Again, it is a bit misleading. Oh, nice RPG by Scratch. It is a bit misleading that the percentages say 40 and 40, and that's because Spy still has a cannon, so it's actually about 8 soldiers against 4 soldiers. So Team Spy is at a pretty significant soldier disadvantage. It appears as though Asmodean has 2 soldiers, Overdose has 1 soldier, and Spy has 1 soldier as well. Now, Overdose has just died, so it looks like Walter White will be making a move on the flag. As you can see, some of these RPGs were not picked up. I think Walter White almost destroyed himself. And this is it for Team Spy right here. Team Kruniak has given the all D signal, which means Spy's team is all D, and that they should go all offense, which is what's happening. Actually, there's a pretty quick response to that signal. Usually when someone gives the they're all D message, it takes a while for people to mobilize, but Team Kruniak seems to be on it. We got Limp going for the bayonet. I bet maybe thinking twice. Yeah, at this point there's not much Team Spy can do. We have Walter White coming up from the side, but not sure if Asmodean sees him.
Flag contested.
And yeah, who was that? Was that this soldier right here? Walks off the flag and gives it to Walter White. Perhaps a bit of redemption from last game. So there you have it. I think Team Kruniak had a very solid performance. You know, Kruniak himself mostly manning the cannon, but you see Scratch 50 damage. I wanna say that this might be the old damage, because I mean, I know Scratch had a good game, but he didn't have that good of a game. Yeah, I'm guessing these, yeah, 73 is pretty much impossible with the new damage system, even for Ripper, who, based off these damage numbers, might be Raper, even though, again, it probably would have been in the early morning his time. Maybe he woke up for just one game, who knows. But we see that, again, Scratch, 4 kills, 50 damage, 0 losses. Good performance by him. Thalander, going swamps, causing all kinds of havoc. Limp, who got annihilated by Thalander last game, probably excited to see Thal on his team instead of opposite him in the swamps. Able to battle HMP, overdose with 40 damage, pretty solid performance by him. Ripper, again, 73 damage all over the place. He did get the cannon damage, so that does count for I think 20 something damage points. But he took down plenty of soldiers in this area right here. And it was pretty good back and forth. I just feel that Kruniak's team was a little more persistent, and they just were absolutely relentless in their attacks, and as well as the coordination of Kruniak's team. Especially when they saw that Team Spy was all D, they really responded quickly and actually went all on offense, which is actually rare to see, even though it should happen every single time. And there you have it. So another very very fun game in tribute to the late great Santa's Head.
Flag captured. Team eliminated. Game